Hey y'all, it's me Pretty Witty 77, and today we're gonna twist things up, okay? Because I know I'm not gonna post a vlog this week, so I decided to give y'all a little dose of witty. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so everybody's been like making videos about like their Tinder date experiences, fails, or whatever you want to call it. But I never went on a Tinder date, but I have went on a date where I met somebody offline. Don't ask. So let's get on with the story. Okay, so I met the guy online, right? And I never approach it like a dating thing, if that makes like any sense at all. Because I feel like if I can't click with you friend wise, then I ain't even trying to date you, or like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm just looking for a friend or whatever. Cool. He was like, okay, I'm gonna take you out. You pick the place. So me, I pick Papados because I like Papados. Okay, he's never been before. Weird. Okay, because I thought like everybody, at least in Texas, has been to Papados before. Maybe not, but yeah. So I picked Papados. So I actually met him there. Take notes, ladies. When you don't know nobody, don't have them pick them up from your house. It's a no-no. I know it's supposed to be like the traditional date, but it's somebody you've known for a while. But somebody you don't know, always meet them there. You need your getaway. You don't want to be like, drop me off if the date go bad. But anyways, let me get back to the story. So when I seen him, I was like, okay. And his breath hit me and like really knocked the wind out of my chest. So I really didn't know how to feel at this point. Like, you know how somebody's breath be so stank that like you can taste it? It was bad, okay? So I was like, okay, I'm at my favorite restaurant, like I'm gonna eat. So we have a seat or whatever, and he looked at the menu like he was a kid in a candy store, like, oh my god, they got this, they got that. I'm a regular here, so I'm like, yeah, So he was like, oh, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try that. What's good? What you trying? He boasted about trying all this stuff, and this Negro ended up ordering fried shrimp and fries. Out of all the stuff on Papado's menu, like, that's so basic. Me, I get my crawfish etouffee. Well, no, I ain't gonna even get there. But okay, so we had to order drinks, right? So the waitress was like, what do you want? What would y'all like to drink? He wanted some lemonade thing, and I ordered, my margarita, which I always get from there. The waitress cards both of us. Cool. The waitress comes back with the drinks. He tasted. Oh, this got alcohol in there. I can't do alcohol. When I get on alcohol, I be like this, and that. All right, then, you don't need no alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Like, take this from him. Like, but what did you expect? She carded you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you thought she carded people for like non-alcoholic beverages? Okay. Anyway, so we ordered our food or whatever, and we waiting on the food to come. See, me, I'm always aware of my surroundings, so I always look like if any movement, some people come, they get seated at tables. I always like look. You know what I'm saying? Because you might see somebody so you gotta always look. Especially like when waitresses be bringing food to other people's table. If I see them coming with a tray, I'm looking at the food because I be knowing, I probably get some new order ideas or something. But anyways, every time I would look like behind him, he would be like, what you looking at? You making me nervous. What? I don't like when people look behind me. I want to know everything that's going on. He's ex-military, y'all, so I don't want to offend nobody out there, but like the stereotype about military men, like, okay, so it was making me uncomfortable that I was making him uncomfortable. Like every time he was like, I'm like, dude, I'm just checking out the my surroundings or whatever. But anyways, okay, we get to talking, and I'm just like in the back of my head, this Negro don't look nothing like his pictures. I'm like, so I mentioned it. I'm like, you don't really look, you know what I'm saying? Like, you look a little bigger than your pictures or whatever. He like, girl, I just left from dance practice. I got on these baggy clothes. It's the clothes. No, it's not them clothes, baby. Them clothes don't add them little up here and your hips. Like those are not clothes, boo. Cut it out. So, to make a long story short, he had gained an additional 40 pounds from the pictures he put up. God. So y'all already pretty much know how I was feeling at the moment. So he's talking about this and that. How he danced and like people be thinking he gay, but he not. I don't really like dudes who dance because I just don't. I don't know. I don't like it because when I think of men like moving and dancing, I just think of musty body part. But anyway, he just talking and I'm just sitting there sipping on my margarita like. He like, what's wrong? You look so mean. You look like, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted it to be over, y'all. I really just wanted it to be over. So I'm sipping on my margarita, just looking at him like, I didn't even want to look up because he was going to start turning around all kinds of ways. It was horrible. So he's like, oh, I got to come back here, this, and that. I think he said he was from Houston. How you going to be from Houston and that I ain't never been to Papa Do's? I don't know. But I was so happy, honey. I walked out of that restaurant so fast that I forgot my to-go box with my food in it. I forgot my to-go box with my food in it. And I don't forget nothing about food. Do you hear me? That's how just ready I was to go. So, to make a long story short, people are infamous for lying and putting old pictures on these dating sites. Get the scissors and cut it out. Be yourself. Embrace your size. Brush your teeth. Don't look around every 30 seconds. Like, okay, let me stop. But anyway, that concludes my horrible online dating story. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all have a blessed day.